Hey guys, let's talk some comics. I'll try to talk a little bit about House of M, the Ultimate Edition. It's called Ultimate Edition. I think it's just because it's a Panini's edition. The paper is better than the Marvel normal edition, but the number of pages, I believe, to be a little bit less in this edition. I don't know if the size is a little bit bigger, but I suspect it isn't. I think it's just because of the fact that it's Marvel Panini UK, because it collects just like the normal version. It collects Hours of M from 1 to 8. And nothing more. There's nothing extra here apart from. I don't even think. Yeah, there's an interview, perhaps. Yeah, let's talk about this. So, House of M begins 6 months after the big event or catastrophe that happened with the Scarlet Witch. She went berserk and lost control over mind-altering reality powers, and among that chaos, some Avengers lost their lives, being them Hawkeye, Ant-Man, and the Vision. So we're 6 months away from that. The X-Men were in Genosha, trying to peacefully coexist with the humans, but this event did shake once again the trust that the humans have upon what the mutants can do. So the book starts with a birth taking place. We see Vision, which we know has been killed, and there's Wanda, and she's having two little babies. And then we see Charles Xavier appearing and crying out loud and shouting at her to stop it. This isn't real. Those aren't your babies. Stop doing that. So we understand that Charles has been taking care of Wanda after the collapse. She's still not well. She's still completely in a wreck. He has induced her into a slumber, almost like a coma, where she sits. And this threat is so great, it can easily destroy the world as we know it for everyone. So the Avengers are very worried, especially because they're human. They're not mutants. Though there's one or two mutants there, but mainly humans. And so we see them meeting with the X-Men because Charles Xavier is very worried. He was the one to convoke that meeting because he doesn't know what to do with Wanda. So they're thinking about the final solution, but they're hoping not to. So there are conflicting sides. Of course, Captain America can't even admit something like killing someone. And as soon as this conversation happens, Quicksilver in a jump is back with Magneto, telling him that everyone is plotting to kill his sister. What is he gonna do? He faces his father. confronts him with the destiny that they want to give to his beloved sister, and he ends up crying at his feet, begging for him to do something to save her from that destiny. Meanwhile, Quicksilver is not there anymore, but they're all still discussing and debating what they can do. Only Doctor Strange says that he hasn't yet tried everything. He has tried everything he knows, but he can't fix Wanda. But he can still do some more study. As for everyone else, they've tried everything they can, including Charles Xavier. So this is how Genosha looks like now. It's a complete wreck. And so when they all meet the Avengers and the mutants to find Wanda, they sense that something is wrong. They just see a very strong white light, and boom, they're done. They're done, and the rest of the book is the awake of everyone, every single individual that was there, showing up in this new world that Wanda has created. So we see Captain Marvel, Captain America, every one of them, Wolverine, Luke Cage, you name it, everyone. So we're introduced briefly to where and what they're doing, each of the heroes. But we do understand that Wolverine, being such a special character, he can remember what has happened. He remembers his past lives, even things that he didn't remember before, he now remembers, and that is the thing he mostly wanted in life, was to remember his origins, where he came from, what happened to him, and now he has that. And we start seeing this pattern across the life that the other heroes are having. They are somewhat like living their dream lives. And so Wolverine starts looking for Charles Xavier, because he thinks it is his best chance to uncover what the hell is happening. And he has to deal with some foes, his ex-colleagues, trying to snatch him. Yeah, because this is a different world. And then he finally meets Luke Cage's gang, and he shares his story. And surprisingly, they believe in him, in all that craziness. Because it so happens they have a little girl with them that, just like Logan, she remembers waking up and seeing the world completely different, and everyone not noticing it, not remembering anything at all. And it so happens that she has the ability to wake people from this slumber, give them visions, psychic visions of what they were before, of what the world was before, and who they were before. So that causes some drama, especially for Peter Parker. It's a very harsh experience. He suffers a lot when he finds out that his great life with a family and kids is all but a lie. He kind of not cope. He doesn't cope very well with that. And meanwhile, we see that Magneto is some kind of king, and he goes by the name of Magnus. And here is receiving Doctor Doom in his palace. Yeah, and so that's it. Of course, the Avengers, piece by piece, they recover their memories with the aid of that little girl, and they become a small army trying to end this all. And they finally find out who made the Scarlet Witch do such a thing and re-alter the world again, with these dire consequences. Although some characters are in doubt if they should do anything at all because they're having such good lives, but most of them just want their lives back, even if they have to face the truth and bad things in their previous life. They want them back. And so that's what they try to do. And restore Earth to what it was. So to know if they did do it or not, then you'll have to read it. Probably you have read it already, because this is not a recent book. For a new reader, this would be we're talking about 2005, and then this reprinted 2020. For a new reader, this would be something fresh. For an old reader, yeah, this is something that's probably not as treasured, since there's so much of the X-Men before this and very different X-Men stories. Brian Michael Bendis has always been an author that divides people, so this was a different approach of the X-Men. Not everyone liked it. I must say I enjoyed the book. I really like the X-Men. I like the Avengers a little bit less. It's one more book where we see a confrontation of both forces, though in this situation it's a confrontation / cooperation. So it has some good, I like the plot, some good fight scenes, some good the artwork is good. It's not the best I've seen. It's by Olivier Coipel, but it's very interesting. The construction, the paper is super glossy, super thick. Nothing to point there. So yeah, if you like a book that gathers a lot of your favorite heroes, and put in a place where they question themselves if they want to live this life of lie, where they are what they always wanted to be, or they possess the things that they always wanted to possess, where if you want to see them faced with that dilemma, and then having to find the strength to try and fix things, at least a little bit, if not everything, then this book is for you. I must say I recommend it. No doubt recommend this book. So that's it. I'm not gonna tell anything else. I know I did some spoilers here. Try to be light on that. Sorry about it. So if you want to buy this book, you know where to go. Deviant.fun.biz. You can find it at a very reasonable price. Apart from that, you can also follow our YouTube channel, where all these videos land out, and we put regular content, put out content very regularly. Today we have 2 videos to upload. counting with this one, for example. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, where you, apart from the videos, you can get up to date to the news around comics and the industry. Get first word on promotions. We're now having we are reshuffling and reinforcing the sales area in the site, so take a peek, because there will be lots of titles at very special prices. And yeah, follow us, talk to us, consult us. If you're looking for a book and you can't find it, maybe we can help. We've helped a lot of people before. Why not you too? So until then, stay safe, stay well, and read good books. That's what I wish for all of you. See you on the next video. Bye bye.